Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Sadbhaktaya Namo Namo Sri Guru Charana Kamalande Ramana Prasthaya Sri Rupana Bhaktivedanta Trupamurtim Narayanam Namo Vishnu Pada Rai Priyatmane Sri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayana Sri Krishna Lila Katane Sudaksham Audari Madhurya Gunai Sagitam Varam Purushamatam Narayanam Tam Sirasa Namami Tridandi Nam Bhakta Shiromanim Cha Sri Krishna Pada Javadai Kavadi Chaitanya Lila Vita Sarasaram Narayanam Tam Satatam Sapage Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasari Sri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Let me offer minister to the Brother Vivek, Upavanaga Guru Varga, Namanishna Center, and all present, past, future. There's no Dalavat, Mancha, Kalpataru, Yasha, Kapar, Guru, Katikara, all Hare Krishna. So, today is the 8th day, I think. Last Sunday we started, today. Tomorrow is Chaturmasi Antargas Kartik Mas. Tomorrow is Narottam Thakur disappearance day. And then 18th is Sri Radha Kul appearance day, Baulashtami. Then disappearance of Sri Gadadhar Das Thakur. Then Akash Deepdan. The 21st Rama Ekadasi. Then today is then week from now next Sunday is Yamadipana. Then Deepavali is 25th October. And then 25th again is solar eclipse. Some parts in India it is visible. Then 26th is Govardhan Puja. So then 1st November Gopastami, 4th November is Ekadasi, and 8th November is Purnima. So that is the end of the Kartik. Yeah. So we went through Mathura, Madhuban, Vrindavan. We saw all the 12 Upavanams of the Vrindavan, I think. Then all the major temples. Then also we cover Kalyananda, that time. Then Akrura Ghat. So I think we cover a little bit yesterday. Akrura. Akrura Ghat, we saw when his friends became very hungry, right? We saw Krishna send them to Brahmanas who were doing very good. Actually, there was no need, but the reason why he sent it to do mercy on them, even though they have no devotion. But their wives were devoted. See, this is the key. At least in a house, there should be at least one devotee, okay? Even a Kanishta. So then the whole family and then previous family, everybody will get there. So little bit of connection, even Laukik. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that dog in my devotee's house is very, very dear to me. All living entities, even a cockroach, anything, mosquitoes, in a devotee's house is very, very dear. Because devotee, very, very precious. What is the population of this world and how many devotees are there? Okay. So it is very, very rare. And those little species in someone's house, they will also become devotee next life. The Vaishnava is very kind, giving prasadam. So, that's why very, very fortunate to come across. If you come across, don't try to find fault in them. Okay. Remember, our Gurudev is telling 3 C's. This is very, very important in actually Kartik. Never criticize, never complain, never stop chanting. Keep chanting on it. So it will protect us. Don't try to find fault in others. If they try to say something, say that is our, my ask forgiveness. Asking forgiveness, like remember we were saying the rules of the Kartik now. Ask forgiveness, even though you have not done anything. But do you remember what you did 1 year ago, same day, same time? Month ago, yesterday, same day, same time. Right? Very difficult. What about previous lives? So, Bhagavatam is full of that. Bhikshu Gita, so many things. Anyway, so the Brahmanas, even though they forbid, their wives, but still they crossed. They overcame the order of their the Varnashrama Dharma. What does it say? Wives should follow husband's command. Now here what is happening? Wives are disobeying the husband and going with it. You know, to do what? To do service to Krishna. Their love for Krishna, it made them cross over the Varnashrama Dharma. You know Varna Ashrama Dharma? 4 Varna, 4 Ashrama. Huh? Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Brahmacharya, Vyavastha, Vanaprastha, Sanyasa. So all three, everyone's body, everybody is there. It's not artificial. So but to satisfy Krishna, so they went against the Varnashrama Dharma. So in one hand, it looks like very simple. Wait a minute. Brahmani, you know. But when Krishna was satisfied, what happened? The husbands totally changed. Because Krishna was satisfied, then their ignorance, their attachment, their mode of goodness. See, the Brahmanas are in mode of goodness. Okay? But mode of goodness is also very, very cumbersome, very, it gets you feeling, oh, I'm Brahmana. Vaishnava above is that. So, of course, at the same time, you should not disrespect a Brahmana. Okay, I understand. They crossed the Varnashrama Dharma for the satisfaction. And what happened? It brought auspiciousness to everybody, to themselves, to their husbands, to their forefathers, everybody. See, what was their qualification? Only bhakti. That too they have heard. So, Krishna is very, very merciful, very kind. That's why Bhakti Raivainam Naiti, Bhakti Raivainam Prashit, Bhakti Vasha Purusha, Bhakti Raivainam. So, you remember the questions that gopis were asking Krishna, what kind of love, what kind of lover are you? So, how we answered, So, Krishna is amazing. We see in many pastimes, it's singing. So in the Akrura, what happened? This tattva we have to understand. When Akrura, see, Kamsa is trying to kill Krishna and Balaram, but no matter how much he tried, he sent so many demons. Nobody came there. Then he's worried. He said, somehow I will bring them into Mathura, and then I will try to arrange for their, destruction. So like that, he sent Akrura. Akrura came and he told, this is actually pathetic. If you remember, if you hear this part, you will cry. How Mother Yashoda, trying her best. Because it's the order of the kings. It has to be followed on one hand. Mother Yashoda, it will break anyone's heart. She didn't want Krishna to let her. She didn't sleep and tried so many ways. But anyway, finally Krishna said, come back, come back. Don't like that anyway. So Krishna Balaram, there's so many pastimes there. Gopis were pathetic, their condition. They wanted to, but Gurudev explained so. But anyway, when they came up to this Akrura Ghat, near the Yajnapatni's sacrifice, right? There's a village also, Akrura village today, even today. So there he wanted to take a bath. He put his chariot, right? Krishna Balaram is sitting in the chariot. He said, evening is coming. I will go and take a dip in Yamuna, and then I will do my Gayatri. So, all right, they said, Krishna Balaram is sitting in the chariot. He went, took a bath, and he started chanting mantra. His upasya, worshipable, Sanatana, Brahma. Very good. Then he went inside, he's telling water. Then he sees Krishna Balaram in the place of Sanatana, doing mantra. Then he gets up from the water, then he sees Krishna Balaram, same Krishna Balaram he saw underwater in his vision. They are sitting there also. Then again, he took a dip. Again, he started meditating. He saw them again. Come up again. Then he was convinced that Krishna Balaram is actually the Sanatana Brahma. He got complete faith. So, our Gaudiya Acharya says something very amazing about this. Krishna Balaram. Who is Krishna? Nandanandan, right? Yashodanandan, right? He was born from the not Akrura. So many processes. Then, but who is Balaram? Rohini Nandan, right? And both never leave Vrindavan. But here, Akrura is taking in the chariot. So what happened when Akrura went to the water? He saw that Mula, Brahman, Krishna Balaram. That time, Krishna Balaram, the Nandanandan, Rohini Nandan, disappeared. And in their place came Devaki Nandan, Vasudeva Nandan, Krishna. And then Devaki, Vasudeva Nandan, Balaram, Mula Sankarshan. They came, said. So they went to the Mathura. That's why in Mathura you can see Krishna doesn't have a fruit or a peacock feather. Right? So, that transformation took place. Even though Yashodananda and Devakinandan, Tattva is one, but from the rasa angle is different. Then another incident happened. One time, Dandi Maharaj does Ekadasi Nirja. We know what Nirja? Not even taking one. Dandi Maharaj. So all the Vrindavan they do that. One time, what happened was, after doing Nirja, next day was Dwadasi, he has to take Paran. It so happened that Dwadasi had very short time, tiny bit. So, the Shastra says, in that time, you have to take a bath, and then you have to cook. You can do all this before Dwadasi appears. because it's very short time for doing one. If you wait till the end of the ekas and then start, you will not be able to do. So during that time, you can take early bath. Even though the taking bath in especially rivers, there is a fixed time. You cannot take any time you like. Just Brahma Muhurta is okay. Before that, then it is considered as Asurik. But exception is there on the thing like that, when you have very short time for Dwadasi, you can take it, no problem. Nanda Maharaj knew the Shastra, so that. Now what happened? His servants are watching, and then Nanda Maharaj took a dip down, and he never came up. Then his servants are crying, Krishna Maharaj, Nanda Maharaj is not visible. He took a dip, and that's it. We don't know what is happening. Whether a crocodile came and took him away, or we don't know. Cry, please, please, come, come. So Krishna, when he hears any trouble for especially father, Nanda Maharaj, immediately came, and he took a dip, and then he came to, he understood what has happened. Went to Varna Loka. Varna Loka is underwater, in charge of the water, right? Varna Loka. And they stay there and they have a palace, everything, See, we have a air, right? You understand? Air. Air does not bother us. You think air is visible to us? We break in and then we go on, we stay, make a house, building, temple. Same way, these people do in the water, okay? For us, like air for them is like a water, nothing else, their body structure is like that, Same way, fire also, okay? Scientists does not know this, They think something else, So, so of course, for Krishna, you remember, Krishna was, when he was Kaliya Naga, he was chastising, he was swimming, he was making noise. That is poisonous water. If you touch it, it will burn. He was very happy. Oh, for him, these things, Panchamahabhuta does not touch him. So anyway, he went there, and then he approached Varnaloka. Then Varna was very happy. Then he said, "Oh Krishna, uh, please, please forgive me. It is a mistake. It is a mistake of my servant. They don't know Shastra. That's why they imprison. But your father, his Pita is very safe, no problem. Like that, he asked forgiveness, and he said, please forgive me. Because the fault of my servants is also my fault. So then he did his puja, then he gave him so much, in water there is so many, mundane wealth, right? Vajra Vaidurya, diamond. He was given all that. And then along with Nanda Maharaj, he came out. So then Nanda Maharaj saw these things, right, by his own vision. Then he was surprised. He came and told all Brajavasis. And then Brajavasis made a request to Krishna. Oh, please, show us Param Dham. That one is no different, So, but anyway, to their naive, for Brajavasis. So again, Krishna brought all of them this Akrura Ghat, right? That's why it's called Brahma Ghat also. He brought them and he showed in the Parabrahma, Brahmalok, Brahmalok. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when he was visiting Vrindavan, at that time in Vrindavan there is no staying place or anything like that. So he used to come here in this Akrura Ghat. He used to spend night time here. Then early morning he used to go to Yamuna, and then in the Imli tamarind, where remember we were telling Paramurdev was in Krishna was in separation from Radha, thinking of Radha. He changed his color, his barb, and it became a golden form. So that spot is to go and is to do Harina for a long, long time. And then his two eyes, like Ganga Yamuna coming flowing, Ashta Satvika. That time only Balabhadra Bhattacharya was with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Oh, this is described very well, Chaitanya Charitamrita. So, that is Akrura Ghat. Then, there are many called vanas, right? Matvan is one. So mata meaning mitti, meaning like connected with mitti, earth, right? So where they make this mud part, see, mud parts, So that place is called mata. To keep yoga, ghee, all that. Right? Now in tradition it's coming back. It's actually very healthy. Now, of course, you keep in steel, and steel is also not good. I checked it. Aluminum is no good at all. Best is the brass or a copper, but Mother Earth made out of mud is also bad. So, first time they used to do that. It's in the Krishna's pastime. They used to make those. Place where they make these parts and they put in fire and they cook it and then it stays for a while, for a long time. In Jagannath Puri, even today, they cook all of Jagannath Prasada in the mud pot. They will not reuse it. Once they cook it and they take the mud pot as it is, and they offer it to Jagannath. And after the offering, that mud pot is also considered part of the prasada. People take that home, and a tiny little bit they take it, Oh, they will not wash it and then use fresh every day, every time. Jagannath Puri. Is now there is one called Pani Gav near in Matwan. That's the place where Krishna Balaram used to take cows for grazing. There is also Mansarovar Dogoli Gaon, also Pani Gaon, Durvasa Ashram. So, one time, Pani Gaon, now it is known as Pani Ghat. If you go to Vrindavan, when you go Parikrama, Pani Ghat. When you're coming back. So there, this I think we told the pastime, where gopis heard Durvasmuni has come, they wanted to serve him, and the Yamuna was overflowing, and Krishna happened to come there, and he asked them, what is the problem to cross Yamuna? Then he said, if Krishna is never seen a street lady, and he was always brahmacharya, then give the way. So Yamuna gave the way. Same way when he coming back, Durvasmuni was always fasting, never, if it is true, he gave the way. So then they came back and asked Krishna, wait a minute, we cannot understand either of you. Then Krishna is saying, I don't have a bhokta abhiman. Enjoying mentality is not there. So when there is no enjoying tendency, he is akhanda brahmachari. Because he has no enjoying tendency. He is completely, self-satisfied. Atmaram, Atmakam. But then he might say, then why is crying for milk and yogurt, crying, go on stealing all this? Why? Chitta vinodana. Rajanganana, chitta vinodana. Samasta gunayanadana. Actually, you must bring joy to Gopal, Malayeshwara. For their happiness is taken, not for his happiness. Because his happiness is when he sees they are happy, he is happy. And the gopis are happy when he is happy. You see what I'm saying? It's really an amazing thing. Really amazing. Each one is comparing to make him happy. So, and that's why there is one name for Krishna. Anadi Brahmachari Namaha. Anadi, most ancient Brahmachari. Remains. So, so he says, Durvasa also doesn't have bhakta because he says, who is eating? Krishna is eating. So that's why, even though it appears like so, then that is the Paniga. Then there's a Krishna Kund where Krishna with the other friends, they were doing all the water game, making cows drink water like that. Then there is a Manasarovar. Manasarovar is where when in the Rasa, Sharviya, when they were doing Rasa Leela, on the bank of Yamuna, then Srimati Radhika, she became a monk, right? because she saw Krishna is dancing with everyone and is treating everyone equal to him. So became mad. And all the gopis were thinking, oh, I'm very fortunate. I'm with Krishna. I'm alone. I'm only with Krishna. So that Abhiman came and she left. And when she left, Krishna also left. So then she came into this place, Matwan, very nirjan, no nobody there. And in this place, he started crying. So from the separation of Krishna. So from a tears of that separation, this Sarvara, this body of water, right, was became a Sarvara from a tear from a. So Gurudev says, see, this Sarvara is no different from Balaram. Tears is not different. So Rasika Tekka, Sri Krishna. Then he was searching for Radhe. He came here. He came here. And then he fell at a lotus fruit and putting his food on his head at the lotus, asking for, oh, please forgive us. I will never do this again. He gave assurance. Then somehow he made come out of it. So, namaskar. ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ.
ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಯಾವಾಗ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಒಂದ್ 2 ಸಾರಿ ಬಂದೆ.
ಹೌದಾ?
ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿವ್ರೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರು. ತುಂಬಾ ದಿವಸ ಆಯ್ತು ಬಂದು ನೀವು.
ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನೀಗ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಈಗ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಹೌದಾ? ಅದೇ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಸಿಗ್ತೀರಾ? ನಮ್ದು ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಒಂದೆರಡು ಜಮೀನು ಇದೆ. ಶಶಿಧರ್ ಫ್ಲಾಟ್ ಹತ್ರ. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಂತೆ ಅವರು.
ಮತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ ಬೇಕು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ಅದೇ ಗುರುಜಿಗೆ ಹೇಳೋಣ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ನೀವು ಸಿಕ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿರೋದು. ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಇರ್ತೀರಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಜಾಗ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್, ನೀವು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ.
ಆಯ್ತು. ಈಗ 5:30 ಇದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. ನಾನು ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ.
ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್.
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದ್ಬಿಡಿ ನೀವು, ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. So, there is a temple, Manyam Kishori. Then, and he's telling like Gita Govinda, Mara Garala Kandanam Mama Shirasi Mandanam Dehi Padapalla. See this Gita Govinda. They Goswami. Actually, he didn't want to write this. It happened in nowadays. Champahati. He didn't want to write. He saw this, he visioned it. How Krishna can go down with lotus feet of God. So he went away, take it back. And then when he came back, Padma is there, was wife. He went away. Then he's telling, I came back because I had to write something. I forgot, I forget later. Okay. Then he wrote this himself, Krishna himself, in the form of Jayadeva wrote this. And then, okay, I will go back. Then afterwards, again, the real Jayadeva Goswami came. And she's confused. Wait a minute. He came already. And how quickly you're coming again? So quickly. And wait a minute, I did not come. Then who came? And then who wrote something? Then he was confused. Then looks at it. This thing is written. Mara Garala Kandana Mama Shurasi Mandana Dehi Pada Palam. It's hard. Oh my dear. You have the darshan of Krishna. I am so useless. And he was crying. So, like that, that's this place. This came in the vision of the song. Barbara, Canada.
ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್.
ಆಯ್ತು ಆಯ್ತು.
ಅದೇ ತೋಟದ ಸರಿ ನೀವು ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಪಾಪ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ಯಾ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್.
ಆಯ್ತು ಆಯ್ತು ಆಯ್ತು. ಮೇಲೆ ದರ್ಶನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ.
ಅದೇ
ಮಾಡಿ ಆಯ್ತು. Now we move on. One time, what is happening in Vrindavan? They're playing. They're like innocent. Krishna. Sometimes some fruit, bale pal, some out, like that. They are taking, and then one comes and then try to take it away. Then they come from behind one boy and then close his eyes, all kinds of these play, mischiefs. And then mock fighting. And then sometime like a frog, jump to just like a frog, imitating a frog like this. Jump and then making it, sounds of like frog. So completely immersed. ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದಾರ? ಮಳೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರ? ಇನ್ನ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? ನಿಮ್ದು 3 ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತೀರಾ? 50 ಇದೆಯಾ?
ನಾವೊಂದು 20 ಮಡಿಕೊಂಡು
ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ. ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೇನಾದ್ರು ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕೀಗ?
ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅದೇನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೋ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ನೀವು ಮೊದ್ಲು ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡಪ್ಪ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ. ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿ. ನಿಮ್ದು ಕೂಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ನೀವು? ಅವಾಗ
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ರು ತುಂಬಿಕೊಟ್ಟವ್ರು ಒಬ್ರೇ ಹೋದ್ರು.
ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು?
ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ನಮಗೆ ನಾವೇನಿಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಪ್ಪ.
ಸಾಕಾ? ಆಯ್ತು. ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ದು ಗಾಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು?
ಗಾಡಿಗೂ
ಅವ್ರು ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರು ಇದಾರಾ? ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರಾ? ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಹಾಗೆ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಗಾಡಿದು ಮಾತಾಡಿ.
ಗಾಡಿ ಬೇಕಪ್ಪ. ನಿಮ್ದು ಹುಲ್ಲಿಂದು ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ 50 ಅಲ್ಲ,
50
ಅಂದ್ರೆ 14 ಇಲ್ಲಿ 80,000
ನಾವು 180 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ. ಒಂದು 20 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಮಾಡಿ 180 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ ಕಿಶನ್
ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇದೆ. ನಾನು 5 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀನಿ ಇವಾಗ. ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಾರಿ ತರ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಯಾವಾಗ ಆವಾಗ.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ ಇತ್ತು.
ಹೌದಾ?
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನೋ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ.
ಅಲ್ಲ 8 ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ?
ನಾನು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನೇ ಬಂದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಕಂಬಣ್ಣಂಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನೀವು ಬರ್ರಿ ಸಮಿತಿ ತಪ್ಪದಿಲ್ಲ. ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ.
ಎಷ್ಟು ನೋಡಿ 6:30 ನಿಮ್ಗೆ 1:30 ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ sorry for the disturbance. So they are playing very innocent. Now one day what happened was, ಒಂದುವರೆ ಮುಗಿದ್ರು. ನಾನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಾರಿ ನಾಳೆ ನೀವು ನಾಳೆ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾಳೆ ಬಂದು ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಆಯ್ತು. ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ? ಆಯ್ತು ಆಯ್ತು ಆಯ್ತು. Then when they were playing like that, what happened was, one time and he is not happy. He is worried because he has sent demons. We are really very difficult to defeat by even devatas. Never came back. They were all disappeared, Then he's worried. What is happening? What is happening? That time, Prabala given Kamsa is worried, what happened to Putana, Agasura, Bakasura. So that time, another demon friend, Pralambasura, came there and he said, why, oh Bhojaraja, oh king, Kamsa, then he is asking why you are thinking, why you are so worried. Then he is saying, Agasura, Bakasura, all never came back. Then Pralambasura is telling, whatever is going to happen has happened. You give me only a few hours, allow me a few hours, engage me in one thing. then I will make you happy. I'll make sure Krishna Balaram will not be there. Then Kamsa hearing this, then he immersed in a thought for a while. Then he said, why you are so immersed in thinking? Then Kamsa started laughing himself and telling, oh Pralambasura, you want to go and get burnt in a fire? Just like a butterfly or something in a fire, helplessly gets burnt. Then Pralambasura is saying, became angry, and he says, eyes became very like a red. He's telling Kala, Lord's invincible power, right? Time I have. Kala, one day or the other, it is going to finish everybody. So even under the influence of Kala, even the Himalayan big mountain also becomes like a dust, becomes burnt and dead. Then even big rivers gets dried up. Hey Maharaj, with the influence of time, Agasura, Bakasura, all those great demons destroyed. So same way, you think, don't you think, that Sadhana, ordinary boy, he will survive? You understand what he's saying? They are considering Krishna and Balaram as an ordinary boy, that they will also be vanquished by the influence of time. Yes. That's why Param Gurudev is saying, Mayavadis, right? These are all Mayavadis. You understand what Mayavadis? They think Krishna's body is made of Panchamahabhuta. He's also under the influence of Maya, time, and all that. And he doesn't have a Chinmaya body, not transcendental body. He has a Chinmaya Dham. So, Hare Krishna. ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಏನು
ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ, ಮಳೆ ಬಂತು.
ಹೌದಾ? ಹೌದು, ಹೇಳಿ, ನನಗೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾಯ್ತು, ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ lot of visitors. So this is how the Mayavadis think, not thinking. So Kamsa, all his friends are all Mayavadis. Now, so then anyway, Pralambasura, he became very angry and lot of conflict. Then Kamsa said, all right, if you do whatever you like. Then Hare Krishna. ಆಯ್ತು. ತುಂಬಾ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನನ್ನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇದೆ ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆ. So then taking order from Kamsa, he came back in the sky. It's coming. Then in the sky is coming and seeing unlimited cows, calves, and then so many unlimited friends. They're all playing. Balalila, So looking at Krishna, He's thinking. He's so sukumara, He's so soft, so beautiful. And then he's Shamala, who is he's doing so many amazing, astonishing, plays, and then he's, all these things. He's attracting everyone's mind towards him. All of them became very favorable to Krishna. They are also increasing his pleasure, his happiness. Then whatever it is comes as Shatru, meaning enemy. He's thinking comes as enemy. And nearby him there is another one, like a golden color, another boy who is guiding everybody. He is engaging everybody in their activities. He must be his elder brother. So together these two, they have killed all the demons sent by Kamsa. But the strength that I have in a second, I can make a big mountain pieces. I will kill these two boys. He's thinking, even though he can kill, but he doesn't want to do in that sense. So what he will do, he will take both of them to Kamsa. Alive. In other words, he wants to take. He doesn't want to fight with Krishna Balaram. He wants to take them alive to Kamsa. Let Kamsa take care of them. So that was his task. Then what he did was, so because of false ego, demonic false ego, Pralambasura, that is his stupidity, Anyway, he came under that illusion. Then what he did? Now he appeared, he took the form of a Gopa Balaka. Gopa Balaka. Understand Gopa Balaka? Like a boy with the Gopal. The stuff like taking care of cows, cats, like that. Though, like who? Say, some Gopa Balaka, like sometimes Balaram does not come, Kaliyadaman, right? Remember? Balaram was not there. But sometimes some Gopa Balaka also does not come, maybe because they have, his mother doesn't want to. So he knows this. Pralambasura, he took that boy's form, the one who was absent that day. Look at that. So, and he appeared just like him. And then all these things, as if, so nobody notices any difference. Everybody can say, oh, he's this boy, like that. Then doing, showing like the way they are playing all these tricks. Then he came near Krishna and Balaram. He came near me. Then, but to enter Krishna Leela, Vrindavan, and also dressed like Gopala. It's impossible for him. But what it is Krishna's Leela Shakti is enabling him. That way to enhance his Leela, Krishna's Leela, Krishna Balaram, allowed, Yogamaya allowed him, like that. Then Pralambasura, the way he looked at it, his nature, his all his dress, everything. Nobody could doubt him, no doubt him. Even then, but Krishna looking, he understood who it is, and even though Krishna knows everything, still is with the voice, the friendly thing is become innocent, right? Krishna is Mugdata and Sarvajna. Mugdata meaning childlike, childish, not childlike, no, innocent. And also knows both same time. This is amazing. Krishna's thing. So he has become Sarvajna, but Mugdata is there. Mugdata is overpowering the Sarvajnata. Sarvajnata is also there, all powerful. So, and to get rid of him, he also making some plans. Krishna recognizes him, but he is not acting the way he has recognized. He's in the background. He is letting him, Then they're playing like that. Then Krishna said, he called all the boys. Let's make one game. What is that? We play like villains, like deers, walking like deers, and then climbing on it, and then like that. Krishna made two parties. They all selected Krishna as the leader of one party, Balaram as the other party. And whoever get defeated in this game, what they have to do? They have to carry on back of their back, to up to the bungee one. And then you put him down there and then walk back. This is the rule. Everybody understood. Now what happened in the process? So they are playing like this, fully engaged in it. Then Pralambasura is thinking, wait a minute, Krishna is very powerful, very difficult to defeat. So I should do Balaram. Then let me carry Balaram. So for that he joins in the Krishna's party. Now Krishna party is defeated, and what happened? Krishna has to carry. So Krishna got defeated. He has to carry Sridham. So he's ready to carry Sridham on that. Imagine. Then Bhadrasen carrying Rishabh like that. And then this Gopal, who became this demon, he said he took Pralambasura, that Gopal, Pralambasura, in the form of Gopal. He took Balaram to carry because he was in the Krishna's party. So Krishna is carrying Sita. Then other one, Pralambasura is carrying Balaram. Is going. Now Pralambasura is thinking, oh, I should carry him off to Mathura. So what he did is he started slow and then he made his speed. Looking at his speed, then Balaram increased his weight. Then Pralambasura is feeling too much weight. He said, there is no way I can carry him in this form of a Gopal body. So he assumed his original form, like a demon, big demon color. Wearing a golden ornament, big kundals on his ear, and like that. And then in a while, he got seeing this, he's trying to run with Balaram on back. So Balaram, when he saw this, he got a little, for a second, fear. What is that? That time it appears like Balaram is white, right? Like white. And then he is black. And is all golden ornament. It appears like what is in the sky moving fast with like a lightning. And it is carrying the moon. Remember when the clouds going in the sky, you feel sometimes moon is also going along with it, right? White. So like that, Krishna saw that. Wow. Then he told Balaram, remember for what purpose you have come, who you are. Then Balaram remembered that he has come to kill demons. Then it without much waste of time, he took his, and hit on his head and then made him pieces. And then it came down. Then Krishna, all the covered boys, very happy. Krishna hugged him, and they were very amazed Balaram's power. Then what happened was, meantime, Pralambasura was killed. Meantime, they came back, and because they were so immersed in this game, playing, they could not pay attention to the cows. Right? What happened? They walked away. Even here, it happens. If you don't watch them, they will keep going. They were not paying attention. They walked away, looking for grass, taking grass. And they went into a deep, like a forest. Forest meaning the lot of height of the grass, dry grass, some kind of like a dry grass, which is then the boys, where did they went? They tried here and there, going all directions. They could not find, and they were worried because they are depending on the cows, and cows are depending on them. Then what did Krishna went on top of a tree, and then he called all the names of cows. As soon as they heard their name, they started making noise. Where, making noise, and they started coming. So, meantime, what has happened was some of the associates of Pralambasura, when he died, they want to take revenge or something like that. They put fire all along. So all the cows and the friends, sakas, were caught in a fire. And the fire with the wind is like up and down. If you know the forest fire, you can see impossible fire. So that time they called out Krishna. So Krishna became helpless. They told that, close your eyes. And then he swallowed them. And he told them, now open eyes. They see, they are in the bundle one, happily with all the cows, and the friends. So they are continuing this pastime. So this is their playing is like very innocent, no concern for what is happening here, and complete faith that no matter what situation comes, Krishna is there to help. So they have no fear of whatsoever. This is Vrindavan. Careful, completely carefree. So, hearing to this pastime, in this world it is different. We are not careful. So many worries, so many do's, so many extremes. Right now we are having so much rain. Every day rain. Last 3-4 months. Cannot do anything. So sometime no rain. Extremes. But these tests will come. So this is the thing. We are sadhakas. We are practitioners. These ups and downs will come. But we should not get disturbed. We have to completely depend on Guru and Krishna. They will, through them, we will be able to cross over this version of material world. Successful because of their strength, not our strength. Our strength is meager, not able to cross. So these pastimes will imply that if you have faith in Krishna, you will always be winner. In this world, we can cross over. So that assurance will come. So that's why try to follow this Kartik time, but as much as we can. And he'll be most blessed one at the end. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripasurubhyasya patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Any questions?
Hare Krishna, Dandi Maharaj. I have a question. So my friend, she asked me about bhakti and spirituality. So she said, let's say there are two people and they both have good qualities. Let's say the same face, same like a humbleness, like the qualities of bhakti. But then one like would preach a lot and the other doesn't preach, just do the normal sadhana. Is it true that the first person who does sadhana but also preach a lot, like convince people to do like a Haprashadam Ekadashi chanting, they would advance much quicker? Because you did mention before, like Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur would say, if you convince someone into bhakti, the sukriti is as much as like millions of hospitals. Thank you.
What is the question?
So like if one, like there are two person bhakti yoga practitioner, but one like they both do their practice, but one maybe like preach a lot, convince people, the other just do the regular sadhana. Does the first person advance so much faster because they're bringing so much people to bhakti, or it's the same?
Yeah, I see. So actually, both are very fortunate. Okay, you know, because they have faith in bhakti, progressing, and one is actually preaching to others. That's what you're saying. So he's much more fortunate in the sense. But see, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur also said, if you try to preach without, sadhana or, anything, that is not good either, you know. So you have to have both. So both are good. See, the finger, you remember all the five different, you know. But together we can cooperate and do wonderful things. You know? So similarly, each one is unique, and we should, both are good in a sense in their own way. But later on, one realizes that that bringing others, telling them, coming to Krishna, Guru and Krishna, actually that is even more special, very commendable, very commendable. Because one soul saving, as you said, building more than millions of hospitals. So, because you can see in this world, there is so much activity. Almost 100% of activity is towards upliftment of this body, right? Related to this body. Not even subtle body, maybe some aspect, but body conscious. Oh, wellness of this body, this, that. But all that effort is actually useless. Useless. With all the technology research, more technology, more diseases, more suffering, no peace of mind, So, that way, But they're thinking, they're doing aspiration, but actually doing most inauspicious thing. This is the thing. But who can tell them? You know? So that's why to make us someone to the reality, to the real reality, understand, is actually the most beneficial thing one can do. You know? So to the extent possible. Yeah? Like we saw even in the Vijayapatni, they disobeyed the so-called rules of the day, rules of the society. You know, even rule of to some extent. You know? Of course, in some places, Krishna says, whoever goes against the Shastra to please him is most dear to him. You know? So, that is, if we do that, then Ekadasi is also like that. You know? If you make others follow Ekadasi, increase their faith in Ekadasi, follow, you also get benefited. You will also become free for the progress in Bhakti. So, we have to be convinced. See, look around in the world. Any trees, what do they do? Serving others. Coconut tree, mango tree. Now, right, what happens? They become dry, give up their life so that we can subsist. Everything. Human is consuming with the help of so many, vegetables, fruits, oil seeds, whatever, right? You cannot survive without this. But what are we returning back to all these little, rice plant or mango or trees, fruits, dal, whatever, right? So, they also get benefited. Meantime, we should, our certain part of our time, we should dedicate to bringing others. Actually, not bringing is actually they are suffering. First of all, you have to know that they are suffering. Many of them they don't know. First of all, we have to know that we are diseased. Then the medicine becomes 50% of the problem is to realize that we need help. We need medicine. Okay. Then the medicine will automatically come once we recognize. So the falsity in the entire system. We are fighting the entire system. We are, who was on that side, we are alone practically. Of course, we are not alone. Whole Guru Parampara, Lord, everybody on your side. Okay. Thinking like that, you go, you'll be successful, you'll be satisfied, and then don't judge others. The others, let them do. If somebody does their sadhana, that's also good. At least, they are trying to do their sadhana. Their nature is like that. Some nature is not like they do sadhana and also go out. They, they cannot stay back. So different people, different nature, but we all have to come together. So I don't know if it answered your question.
Yeah, I did. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. สนุก